If you are considering the move over to Dubai, it's important to weigh up the pros and the cons before you make that decision. So today I want to go through some of the cons of living in Dubai. And I think these are interesting because it's important to weigh up both sides of the coin. You don't want to only know about the pros. You want to know both sides so you can make informed decisions. With that said, if you are still looking to set up in Dubai after you watch this video, then I will leave all of the links that you need down there in the description. I often refer to this in my videos as my links are going to send you to partners that are not the cheapest in Dubai, but they are some of the best in my opinion. They're people that I use myself because I have gone through the process of using the cheapest possible options, and it normally ends up with a lot of headaches. So if you want to save yourself the headache, then I have some links down there in the description. And if you do want to stay up to date with the Dubai property market, you want to buy some property or anything like that, then smash the subscribe and let's jump into today's video. So we are going to be watching this video here and I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions. This guy is leaving Dubai after 7 years. His channel is The Leader of No One. I think he has a really interesting channel that you guys should definitely check out. But I, of course, want to just give you my thoughts and opinions on some of the things that he's saying. And let's jump straight into it.
Sure. Anyway, the negatives. Dubai has got incredibly busy over the past
Very much true. It's way busier than it was. I've been here for around 9 years on and off, and it's significantly more busy now.
2 or 3 years. I feel like post-COVID, everyone realized what an incredible place Dubai is and wanted to get out of places like Europe and America, which means Dubai has had this huge boom of population over the course of the past year or two. When a city of this size grows in that much population, the prices of everything goes up. We've really felt it with rent. For example, we were renting a 1-bed in Marina for about 75,000 and it's now 110,000 per year.
And yes, so property rentals are extremely expensive in the popular areas, for sure. If you want to find less popular areas, I like to live in less popular areas because they're less busy. I'm living in one at the moment. But I think there's two sides of this, because if you are a property investor, it's absolutely brilliant. I've invested into a bunch of properties and it's wild, right? We've made some insane gains. The only gains that we've seen like Dubai's property market is like crypto. And hopefully we don't get the downfall of crypto. But it does look like it's doing pretty well in my eyes. And if you do want to buy yourself some property, there are links down there in the description to the people that I like to use.
Yeah, we're renting in Arjan for now 75,000 for a big 2-bed. The rest in the building are now 100,000. Those prices have jumped in the space of a year or two, and it really is pricing a few people out. It means we have to rent further out and is just generally increasing the price of everything. The more competition and more people, the more products can charge because there's a bigger market. This is like a finance channel or something now. Now, coming back to something I said earlier, every day is a holiday, which is an amazing positive, but also a pretty big negative. It's very easy to spend money in Dubai. These activities, although they might seem like it costs 200-300 dirham a time, you do that every weekend. It
is incredibly easy to spend money. I don't go to these sorts of day clubs and beach clubs and all that almost ever. But if you do like those sorts of things, you're going to be spending money.
Go to brunch. Some brunches now I've seen are like 600 dirham. That's crazy. And converting that to pounds is like 120 quid. It's an incredible time, but that cost really does add up. You go out drinking every night.
And they used to be really, really cheap. I'll tell you that much.
It's 50 dirham for a pint. All of these things just really add up and can really take a hit on your salary if you don't prepare well and you get sucked into that Dubai lifestyle, which is very easy. I've seen many people come and go over the years I've been here. I've seen people that come, get excited, spend all their money, and then realize they have to pay 6 months rent.
I've seen that as well.
And can't afford it. You really have to be sensible sometimes when living in Dubai and live within your means. Just coming back to the point I made about...
I think that's some great advice. Definitely come and live within your means because it's very easy to spend a lot of money.
So many people moving over here. I've seen so many people from England posting TikToks and YouTube series about moving to Dubai, and it seems to be the big thing at the moment. And it really is an amazing adventure, and I do recommend it to everyone, but you really do have to have a solid plan on what you're going to do when you're here. I see a lot of things online of people asking some pretty crazy questions about their career and what they can do and how to get a job, and they'll be happy working in supermarkets and all of this stuff, which is completely fine, but they don't understand how Dubai as a country operates and the salaries and how to get a job. Definitely say you need to get yourself over here and understand Dubai before jumping into it. I've seen so many people get burnt from it. Now, saying that, that comes on to the next point, which is there's so much competition now. Anytime I see a decent job posted, you have 50 different people trying to get that job. Everyone wants to live here, meaning that there's so much competition to get those jobs. Now, along with that competition means that salaries are coming down. The more people that want the job, they're willing to accept less and less each time. And when people accept less, that becomes the new standard, and that brings down all of the salary bands for all of these different jobs.
There is a lot of competition, and there are people doing things for cheap. So that's definitely something to expect.
And get out, but you just end up wet from the humidity. It gets up to like 80-90%, and it's really not that pleasant.
Yeah, it's insanely hot in the summer as well. So we'll leave that video there, but it is crazy hot. It is crazy expensive in some areas to rent. And it is crazy expensive if you like to go out and party every single day. But with those things said, if you are an entrepreneur thinking to move to Dubai, I myself leave during the summer as much as I can. I go on holiday. I go to places like Bali. I go to places with a lot of nature. One thing that Dubai does lack is a lot of nature. So if you like nature, you can get your fix during the summer when it's really, really hot. Another great thing is Dubai's summer. I'm English, so Dubai's summer is the same as English summer. So I can go home for 3 months, let's say, and just chill and enjoy the English summer. And then I don't have to deal with the super, super heat in Dubai. With that said, rental prices, there are many areas. You just need to accept that as a city grows in popularity, being very close to the center is going to be more expensive. I'm from London, so all of these things don't really affect me. I know exactly what it's like. I grew up in Hackney, and at the time, that was a terrible area. It was really cheap, and now it's one of the most sought after, most expensive areas in London because it's so close to the city. So I totally understand, and this is what I expect. If you come here now, there are places that are still relatively cheap, but they're further out. That's just what you have to accept. And if you like to party every single day or weekend, I'm sorry, it's going to be expensive. There is no real way around that unless you just stay at home. But that's my experience here. If you guys do want to ask me any sort of questions, you want to book a call or anything like that, do head to the links down there in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.